when you've got something that's so unique and bespoke over here and here and here and here and here. You've kind of got to know a little bit about everything and where everything's at to make sure that you're getting it in. These vans all came in as empty silver panel vans.
Yeah.
It's leaving us with fully kitted out, with livery, with the lights on. So for the customer, it's a one-stop shop. SM UK chairman Steve, an auto electrician. 25 years later, he's built a small empire, known predominantly for fleet safety, associated with HGVs and trucks. A lot of the stuff that we fit in trucks sort of actually translates over to vans really easily. So for example, you might fit a microwave in a truck for a guy that's going to be out sleeping in it all week, which would then come with an inverter. And then obviously you're doing a light bar and the camera systems, the safety systems and all the rest. Actually, if you can fit an inverter in a truck, could you fit an inverter in a van? Well, actually, yeah, we can. And then can you do this with it? Well, actually, yeah, we can. And then it kind of builds up. So we'd started doing a few builds. Obviously, COVID happened, the world shut down, but there was a huge demand for welfare vans.
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden we're like, let's actually try and do a few welfare vehicles. So we were doing welfare vehicles, but already on the back of a reputation we'd already built with the back of the HGV, the truck world. And again, that hit with a really big success. So we just continued to build and build on that. And again, with every new project, there's always something different that you learn. And that's kind of led us to the point where we are today, where we're doing fleet builds and range of completely different stuff. And people are coming to us with their ideas now. And letting us kind of bring their ideas to life. Well, I've been in commercial vehicles for over 10 years now. I've spent a bit of time with Volvo trucks. Obviously, I was salesman at one point in a past life, but obviously coming over to SM was a bit of a no-brainer for us, because when you see the quality of what you're kicking out, it's a really good company to be associated with, and a really good product and a really good brand. And sometimes, as silly as it sounds, if a customer says, I just want a plywood floor, well, we might have to think about getting it cut to size. So in actual fact, that's going to take us longer. So you're actually paying, the price all of a sudden starts coming close together. You still got a product which isn't legend, but you're actually just paying for labour hours for the time it takes in which to do it. Whereas when this comes ready, made and cut to size, and the guys can just get it out of a box and put it in place, then it obviously makes the job a lot easier. It looks a million times better. And before I started using Legend, I'm guilty of that, I would just say, I'll throw a ply lining in for you. But obviously there's a much more of a story behind the Legend. And because it's a good product, we're not scared to tell people about.